So guys, Captain Paul here, super excited today. Like I told you, a big surprise here. We're out here on this 36 Manatee, and Larry picked this thing up. Him and his wife are getting ready to do America's Great Loop, so we're gonna do some training today. And I haven't been on a single screw in a while, so it's got a little bit of wind out here, so we'll see what kind of conditions and how much trouble we can get in. Never seen one of these boats before. They really do have kind of a cult following. This is it. You drive them from up here in the pilot house, and then they have like almost an apartment size down below. You can just see just a huge room here. This one has all brand new electronics, everything. And a huge deck back here. That's where our dinghy, and you can see down here, that's going in here. But again, this boat kind of bring you around that top deck up here.
Where's the paper towels at?
Do you got any of the blue towels? Shop towels?
I do have shop towels, yeah.
Okay, let's grab those. The 90 or the 120 horse?
This is 138.
Oh, 130, nice. Really nice.
You know, it looks like the original. To the water down
Did they just change that oil?
there. I don't know.
It looked brand new.
I don't know anything.
It is all the way out.
Brightness is already on the brightest it goes.
So we're just practicing some turns. Yeah, so that they can pick their boats up, and then they don't leave them because the salt water is what tears them up. So then they can lift them up out of the water. And then that's one that doesn't have one, so he has to side tie inside there. Depends on the size of the boat. I've seen some big boats go on those lifts though now. So you're just simulating.
See the sandbar right there.
Yep, you see it. Yep, perfect. He said learn how to use these rudders, get some stick time. He's right too, because you want to, like I said, that thruster. The problem with like this one's just older. You know, it's a 12 volt and it's an older one, and it's almost like you don't have one. And so by putting a better tool on there, it would easier to turn when you need it, but at the same time, you still got to be able to drive the boat without it. A lot of these guys don't learn to drive these boats. And it's just going like what we just did, go in the cove, let him steer it, let him practice it.
Yeah, it's completely different here in Canal because you really feel the wind, you really feel the current, you know.
Right. Dock 2, right? The first one is the, yeah, we are. I'm telling you to stay away from that 11 if you can. What'll happen one day, one of those will sneak right up on you, and you see how the wind and currents got you a little bit, pushing you that way? It'll slap you right on one. The best thing I learned too, the best thing I can teach you, Larry, is stop the boat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't, if you're in trouble, just stop the boat.
When you stop, I just gotta go by now?
Yeah, well, just get past that green buoy right there, because that's, to me, that's the safe, like, this is the turnaround. Slip a little bit, and then as we're coming into the slip, kind of use this wind, and then we just got to slide it in there. So the wind and current's pushing me this way, so I want to hug that pole, if that makes sense. I want to be, yeah, there you go. See if I can settle down a little bit since the last time we were in here. So get away from that, get away from the side of the dock right here. There you go. Okay, now, there you go. Don't overcompensate. I know you're nervous, Larry, but all the marinas are this tight too. You know what I'm saying? Like, real estate's tight in these marinas. It just is what it is. All right, I'm gonna set the camera down, and then I'm gonna jump in here in a second, and I'm gonna have you go downstairs, and you're gonna go out front, and you're gonna, when we start to turn the boat around, I just need to know, I just don't want to hit anything in front of me. Just nice and slow. All right, now remember where we had that black line? So you're just gonna grab that black line and you're gonna wrap that around that pole just so we can gain control of the boat. And then me and you will start, then if you guys were, you guys would just start doing your own pulls, do you know what I'm saying? Because we're done with the boat. Like, we don't need the boat anymore. We should be able to just, all right, perfect. Perfect.
This? Yeah, there we go.
There you go. And that's going to be our, so now we can kind of put that one on. That's our spring line. Let's get that one mounted. Guys, good morning, Captain Paul here. Hope everything's going good. So second day of training on the Manatee. Today, Larry's going to have to dock this thing himself, so we'll see what happens. Yesterday was amazing, but I want to give you a quick update because I'm staying out here in my motorhome. I want to give you a quick update on the refrigerator. So this morning I woke up and it's at 90% the battery is, so that's really, really good. So it'll recover very, very quickly. Today I'm going to add a little bit more and I'll keep playing with the system. But what this means is now that refrigerator, pretty much run it unlimited anytime I want. And now I can go to Costco, get the things that I like to eat, put them in the refrigerator freezer. And if I walk away for a while, no big deal. They're not going to go bad. So anyway, I'm really, it worked. It absolutely 100% worked. The only difference now is the 24 volt or the 12 volt system, but this one recovered very, very quickly yesterday. Like by 1 o'clock, it was done. It was completely topped off. So we'll see. And then every day I'm going to increase the power usage that I use, because yesterday I created 1.2 kilowatts, but that pretty much topped it off. The system's capable of putting out double that. So it's capable of putting out about 2.5 kilowatts of power. Anyway, hope you guys are jacked up as I am about this Manatee, a single screw, 138 horse power Volvo engine in it. And a lot of people love these boats. If you guys notice here too how tall Larry is. Larry is 6'6" tall. So there's not a lot of boats, not a lot of options out there for you big tall guys. And most of these boats, me and Larry surveyed 2 other ones before this one. Most of them are wrecks, but this one we got lucky, caught a good one. And we actually talked to one of the previous owners yesterday, and there was a lot of work done to the boat. Oh, guys, it's good to be back, and it's good to be back at the motorhome. Hey, for anybody that hasn't done it yet, make sure you go to the store, check out and pick up your mug, your No Regrets mug. Carmen, my daughter, works on that, but we're back in the motorhome now, and I will be here for about the next month running around to do a bunch of these little jobs. There's the Manatee. Looks like somebody's up. Let's go see what's going on. Looks like a beautiful morning out here too. This is what we want to see. Larry's getting ready. Morning, Larry.
Morning, Paul.
Did you sleep like a baby?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pull that off the top right there. And then we're gonna keep that on the boat. So this is Larry's first time coming out of the slip. Peggy's got the line on, and she's gonna release it. All right, nice and slow out, Larry. Thrust that way, just a hair. You're looking really good. You're in neutral, right, Larry? I have about 25 feet. 20 feet. Keep thrusting over. Cut your wheel all the way to starboard. Keep thrusting over. Finish your turn. Finish your turn, Larry. Okay, now get forward propulsion.
If you want, yeah, go ahead.
Get over to the starboard side here. Get in the center. Don't be hugging those boats. Favorite. Okay, perfect. I love it, Larry. See how tight that was though? And this is right now all getting your eye. Now you can back off that throttle and really slow it down. You got a nice big rudder on this boat. Really good control with that rudder. Okay, so you see our slip.
Yep.
And you're just going to do that same thing. You're just going to put the nose in there. And so I would go ahead and kill forward speed right now. That's reverse, yep. No, not all the way, but yep. Forward momentum. So come all. Perfect, Larry. So if you need to, walk out of your wheelhouse and just look at this pole real quick. Get yourself lined up. Amazing job, dude. All right, back it out. Now, yeah, everything neutral right now. Go to neutral. Stop the boat. All right, you do is, remember, we're gonna finish our turn. So now go ahead and cut your wheel all the way the other way. Okay, put the boat in neutral. Okay, use your thruster. Forward on your, give it some forward. Okay, now back to neutral. Finish your turn with your thruster. There you go. And how many feet are it? Peggy, how many feet?
How many feet?
All right, good, perfect. And you're using the perfect amount of real estate here. Now finish your turn, please. Now you can go ahead forward. Go, yep, now, and you, perfect. And now back off that throttle. There you go, just like that. You got nice big rudders on this boat. Nice control. Really nice, dude. I know you're nervous, but that was really nice. You'll get to where your heart doesn't even flutter or anything, believe it or not. Peggy says she can hear him breathing through the headsets.
I
haven't been in one of these manatees. This is why. I mean, he's 6'6". He doesn't hit the ceiling. You can see right here. I've got it up here. We got a nice big head here. Huge kitchen. Awesome freaking front bedroom. Look at that. Uses a walk around all the way for both of them. And then this is the head right here.
Is that a cell phone tower or just a weird tree sticking up? I think.
No, I don't think it's a cell phone
No.
tower. I think it's a weird tree sticking up. I think he's talking about in the middle of the island right there.
Because that's how they disguise them in Phoenix. They disguise them as trees.
I don't think we're that sophisticated yet here in Florida. Maybe. Really nice. That was a really crisp turn. You didn't take up a lot of space. Really felt like you had control of the boat. Did you feel like you had good control of it, Larry?
Yeah, I find slow is better.
Yeah, it'll just
take your time. You don't panic and just.
It's just practice. That's all it is.
I
want you to start heading to that post though. You're not doing your turns fast enough. There you go. Get over there. That's good.
Just getting used to filling the boat.
Yeah, right. That's all this is.
What the boat's doing.
I want to go forward one more time just so you can really get that. I think you're getting a good feel for that forward. Attempted with no training at all, and when you do that, can you imagine the mistakes they make that first couple of times?
Oh man, they'll be out there with guns shooting me.
No, but it's not even there. I did it, but I also, when I got my trawler, I paid a captain to come out and do some training with me, just because I didn't want, you know what I'm saying, I'd rather take some experience and learn, you know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't dock this boat. We've already docked it, about 5 times this morning. And it's all about you just getting practice, feeling your throttle, feeling your rudder, feeling the wheel, and getting used to the boat. Before I leave you, it'd be nice if we had, 20, 30 dockings. You would absolutely love it. Just makes you better and better. Everyone, and you could feel even that one. I didn't even almost say anything to you on that last docking.
Yeah, once I get in, then I start losing a little bit of control, and I just panic.
Yeah,
it stops that.
You just need to relax. And neutral's your friend, and then use your thruster to get off. We don't have any wind now. If we were in some wind, your thruster wouldn't do a whole lot of good. So you would be, but we wouldn't be out here practicing. Does that make sense? Like that, we'd be practicing a little bit differently. Coming in hot. Today we don't have to come in so hot. These are perfect conditions. So we're gonna try and get over and get fuel and a pump out over at Gulfport Marina. I've actually stayed at that marina before. So Larry's gonna try and take it off the dock here, and we're gonna head on over. That's a perfect example, like the buoy. You kind of got sprung shot with the buoy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that scared you. That's why I don't like buoys down. See, that's a perfect case, Larry. You know how when you say follow the majestic pink line, but you had to alter the course to not hit that boat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you got to kind of have common sense. Some of these boats have been out here since when I looped here.
Really?
5 years ago. That's a big boy right there. That's a nice job getting this thing turned around. So we drove all the way over here, no fuel. So we could come back tomorrow, I guess, or maybe we'll go out here and throw our anchor out. Practice our anchor. We'll come in the morning. We'll go do our docking, and then once we get done with that, then we'll run over here and get fuel. And you already kind of know you're in. Does that make sense? So. Look at that. That's a Nordhaven right there. Nordhaven.
Beautiful boat.
Yeah, it is.
63.
Yep. So we drove in here, no fuel. Okay. Now, instead of taking this turn so wide and swinging my ass end into those boats right there, why wouldn't I like hug that boat right there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just trying to stay in the center.
Yeah. Well, when you're making this turn, start hugging that inside corner and then allowing for your wind and current. Otherwise, you'll get that back end and you'll hit that boat right there one day. You got to over-exaggerate everything, especially with this boat that has no control. You know what I'm saying? You don't like have twin screws, and you can't just do anything you want with it. So you got to use everything to your advantage. So cutting that closer into that point, you know what I'm saying? And avoid having that rear end.
I say I keep on forgetting about the swing and that.
Yeah. This switch right here, it says windlass right here on top of it. And so right now it's off. And to turn it on, I do that, and now my red light's on, and my windlass is working. So now we can go up and work the windlass.
Okay, I see. Good. That's good. We're back in neutral.
Use the word perfect. We'll use
So
the word
what's the
satisfactory.
pink line?
That pink line is that's your auto guidance from Navionics.
Okay.
And that's kind of giving you general directions of the way you want to go and how you interpret that and what you're going to do with that information. Most of the time you pretty much for the most part stay on top of it, but you know you're just right off the side of it, you're going to be fine. And you're coming into this channel right here, so you can kind of zoom out and kind of get a big picture of where you're at. Yep. No, zoom the other way. Kind of see where you're going, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna come into that channel, then you're gonna go into another channel. So we we won't use the word perfect, we'll use the word satisfactory. Talking about Captain Ron. Peggy's driving the boat and we're like, have you done this before? It shows. I said "Gah," really, not go. "Gah." Huge difference.
Anything's gonna happen, it's gonna
Happen out there. That's right. Nothing's gonna happen here at the dock. Doing a great job. Wow. So that's the Intercoastal right there, and not to see that bridge. They're opening that bridge.
Okay.
So you guys would probably have to have that bridge opened. Maybe tomorrow too. That's something we need to do. Is we need to go call and open the bridge and show you how to get through a bridge. That'll be one of the, after we leave our broker, we'll come up through the bridge. Then we'll come, or we'll go get fuel and then come back up and go through the bridge.
Yeah, we got a whole day tomorrow.
Yeah.
To do.
On the frequent Carnival Paradise. Looking to Channel 1022 or Channel 22 Outpost is Q157.4 megahertz.
So they made an announcement. It's about a cruise ship, and they want you to go to 22. So if we went to channel 22, we could see what that was all about if we wanted to. But it really doesn't affect us. So we're gonna keep going with slipping the boat. There, you got this. Nice and slow. Just take it easy. Slow is pro. Yep, that's exactly what I would be doing. Bleeding speed. Slip it over to the dock here a little bit. That's our slip right there. Yep, I start your turn now. Okay, I would just go to neutral, I think. Yep. Now you're in reverse. Go to forward. Forward. There you go. A little bit of reverse. Okay, you're good. Now grab your rope, Peggy. Yes, that you can use that right there to pull yourself in, but you're pulling yourself in too far now. So thrust on.
Away. Larry.
Larry, I need you to get out of the pilot house and come look and see where you're at, and then make your adjustments. Don't do anything. So what do you think you need to do to get to that? All we're trying to do is get to that pole right there. Just nice and calm. Perfect. Perfect, Larry. All right, maybe just a little bump in reverse there to get past those buoys right there. Push them. Don't let them hit those buoys. Push away from us. Not too far. There you go. Now a little bit of reverse, Larry. Okay, you're getting past these buoys. You got to push a little hard. There you go, sweetie. Go ahead. All right, now reverse, Larry. Okay. Now pay attention to where you're at right now, because you're looking actually really, really good. You're almost done. You don't even need to do anything. You can just kind of helping her now. So I've worked 2 days with Larry and Peggy, and I think they're doing an amazing job on this 36 Manatee single screw. It has a thruster, but it's a limited thruster, I would say. It's not like these conditions. It's fine. There's no wind out here, or very little wind, and so I would say it does okay. It really needs to be upgraded, just like anything else and any other house, any other vehicle. It's just an old 12 volt, and you can tell it's a little bit tired, but he's doing an amazing job driving this boat with a limited thruster, we'll call it. And so I'm going to end this video. Thanks enough for watching. If Make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe. Here in Tampa for a couple more days, and then we head back over to, I got a meeting with Side Shift, and then head back out to another 4588 Bayliner, and then over to do some training with Regel. Make sure you guys are checking out Regel, and you saw in the video my mug. Make sure you guys want to support the channel, show some love, go grab a keychain, go grab a coffee mug, go grab something in the No Regrets store. Or just hit that super thanks, or reach out to me personally. Anyway, appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea. And tomorrow I'll talk a little bit about the solar system on the RV because it's doing amazing.